What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you, and you don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Our load up narrator is no longer with us. Fine, bring the bucket on. What
Stanley,
the hell is
I'm
this?
sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's just...
What is going on?
It's those figurines. Those Figleys. I
What about
haven't
them?
stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Am I going to get an achievement finally, dude? Oh my goodness. We're back in.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
So the secret number 7? Oh my gosh, are we gonna get 12?
And here was a second Stanlerine. I'll be honest, back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
I mean, it was honestly the best. The boss's bathroom. But what happens if I go the wrong way? I'll go the right way for the first time, you know? Oh, I think going the wrong way.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Is that really true, huh? That mean I can go to the boss's office and...
What came next?
Yeah, this definitely did not come next. I don't remember this.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, we didn't.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Yeah, totally, bro. You didn't just come up with this, you know, little room idea for yourself. Apple, pink apple, I guess.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Video? How you found it? By the narrator, there's no way you're actually gonna show me. I mean, it's not like... It's gonna be my exact movements, but like... Nah, that's not how I found it. That's how other people found it. I just went down here because I was like, oh, you can go down here, and then I see it. So, you're wrong, Mr. Narrator. This isn't how I found it. Found it near the cargo loop. Thanks for watching, and I skip this. Oh. Directed by Everything is the Narrator. Starring Stanley. There you go.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but
I remember
was 8
following
minutes
too,
I
bro.
wouldn't have spent on anything else.
There's gotta be a way to like get down there. I remember
And then,
it's to my
Stanley,
right.
Then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Said you want me to go through the red door. Is it gonna matter? Nope. You are in the present. You guys are watching me play while watching Stanley play while watching Stanley play while watching.
Because
oh
we've
my
caught
gosh.
up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
What is it? You chose the wrong one.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Alright, Mr. Narrator, you really gonna go through with this, aren't you?
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors.
I guess you're gonna get 6 more.
I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Why do you want all these Stanley trophies so that you can use them whenever I die and just respawn me? Can I fall now?
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah. Okay, brother. I don't care.
Yes, I love that video.
I don't remember there being a Stanley thing
Still
here,
don't
but
remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Yeah, good room indeed, Mr. Narrator.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
There should always be an achievement doing all this, brother.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Memories.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Ah, yes, collect them all. Of course, of course. We're back here. An epilogue now. Dark areas all around, except for this jump spot.
It's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating
this is the best content that they could have added, man.
Filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Only going backwards now, huh?
Oh, yes. The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay, doesn't matter which door you go through. I go right and then, my office.
Everything else, there was your office.
Now we start over.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I
live somewhere, don't I?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's
Stanley's
perhaps
not
I
real.
needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion.
A word in a book.
But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to
Jim all
be.
alone.
Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
What?
I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
There's no way that's the end.
Here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh no.
The bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No new dialogue here after I found. Follow me, bucket.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
So?
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior.
I want to play Rocket League with Bucket, bro.
If
Come
that's
on.
true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
It says, warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. You know, it says, do not go over there, but we'll go over there. Is this a bucket theater room? Oh my gosh.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
I didn't know you were a stripper.
Right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not
I can't fall off the platform.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Aye, it is a bucket.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I was gonna go wrong for jokes and but like...
Item 2.
Hologram.
Is this a bucket?
Nah. Yeah, I see the outline right there. That's a hologram.
3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
My gosh,
Item
bucket.
3. Is this a bucket?
No, it's not, but I'm gonna go with yes. You can see the
Correct.
what?
This is a bucket.
I don't know what bucket is anymore. What is a bucket?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Oh my gosh, he's evolved!
Are you
bucket? Oh my goodness!
It's an enormous machine that tills the earth.
No, that's the second evolution right there, man.
How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely
That's still a bucket.
Incredible.
You can put water in that.
Let's just move on to the next one.
Look at that.
Is this a bucket?
What? Oh my gosh, second evolution is bad? Come on, bucket.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Yes, that's my bucket right there. Stanley, that's what you're gonna evolve into, brother.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Alright, why'd you make bucket go through surgery?
Let me see, it should be around
no,
here
this is my bucket. Don't you dare take my bucket. Yes, my bucket is a bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
Yes,
and I don't
I see
appreciate the implication
right
that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Nothing is a bucket? No, bucket is something. Bucket is something.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Bucket isn't
what
always
is a bucket?
nothing.
What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Nah, you're one of us. One of us.
Am I a bucket?
You are a bucket,
Stanley,
brother.
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
You're a bucket,
I'm afraid the
narrator.
bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But
no, don't you dare take my bucket. No! No. Please don't take bucket. Please don't take bucket. No! Bucket! I've been Thanos.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear?
Nope. I still hear my bucket.
Was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Yes, you are a bucket.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this
hey,
is
my bucket's still here.
We're not buckets.
Don't you hear my bucket?
I actually feel much more
his little
right
clap,
now.
clap.
It's delightful to get some clarity
that
on
clap.
the issue.
You hear that clap? You hear that clap?
The fact
clap.
that we haven't got a game.
Clap.
So,
clap.
Tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
We are all buckets.
Through the red door.
Right. Let's see, with all these arrows pointing. Red door,
God,
okay,
you
there
are
you
willing
go.
to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that
I'm going in circles!
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Lane or right. Going this way. Narrator?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
We're in space.
Yeah.
I'm in the spotlight.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh, really?
No, wait. Where are you going?
I'm curious, brother. What do we have over here? What is that? Who's that? Is that my daughter? Didn't tell me I had a daughter.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
No, we won't, man. Chill
Please,
out.
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, I can just die so. Sorry, narrator, I won't. Unless you were gonna save me, and then it would have mattered. However, I don't want to come back here and freaking be like, I wonder if I went back, what would happen?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Narrator, I'm bored.
No. What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I'm invincible.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
Ah, look, he's got me.
No!
Ah!
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a
limping.
moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Yeah. Let me just fix my leg real quickly, you know.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be
Colorful.
happy. We really can. If we stop moving,
Wow.
we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Nothing good, you say. Okay, I'll go back.
No. What do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
You ain't say shit when I went back there, brother. I'm gonna start.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Yes, Mr. Narrator, I got you, man.
Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Would you
I
just
know you'll see. You'll
look at
see
this?
that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you? No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, Stanley. I'm just bored.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I've been in this room for ages. You ain't done brother.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Nothing will ever happen to us.
Is it over?
Ah!
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, I'll take the first open door
And so
to my
he detoured through
left.
the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, I want to see what this is all about.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left, please, brother. We can. Oh. You locked me
Oh,
out.
no. No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Is it to the right or the left? God
no,
damn
not
it,
the right.
man.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I wonder if I could definitely. Once I get down here, I can go left.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I can most definitely get into that room before he opens, and I just go right here, hug it, and then boom. Why are we back here?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Nope, I already been down here.
Okay, we just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
Suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No, don't do it.
When Stanley... Wait,
what happened?
What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
What changed?
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
Wait, was Bucket back there? Could I take him?
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, I like the sound of that, brother. Oh my god. Please don't close this door behind me. I want to explore. No doors are being closed, and that's actually...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, don't. Bucket's there. I'm taking Bucket. Bucket isn't here. Okay, Bucket was never here. I didn't even notice. There's no doors this time.
Yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything? Aha!
What is this?
I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
What's this story all about, huh? Me going in circles?
No, wait,
absolutely
never mind.
not.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
No matter where I go, it's always gonna be a loot. Ooh. What is this, Mr. Narrator?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
All I remember is 427.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Yeah, that's not going to change anything, though.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
I did, though.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
God damn, dude, he keeps restarting every... What the hell?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
Number 2.
How simple is that?
I mean, it seems simple enough. Ooh, follow the line. I mean, I do want to go that way, bro. I've always been curious. But at the same time, what happens if you just go the wrong way? I mean, I've never been here before, so I'm going.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay. I don't know, that's just a bit of music, but sure. Hopefully this ain't copyrighted, dude. Question mark? Damn, dude, this song is really loud, man. I I should have just kept following the lines and been curious and checking out whatever the f was back there, but you know, it is what it is, man. Let's get through all this monthly leisure. Balance, financial records, report, department document. My goodness, budget. We don't need a budget, bro. We're trillionaires. What?
Go back and look at that fern.
Go back and look at what?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I have to remember. What do you mean now,
Wait,
bro?
we're back at the office? No. Line. You do know we're looking for the Stanley parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ooh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Now. Oh, wow, we're back here. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I like the sound of that, brother. 437, my goodness.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I thought we were going in circles again, bro, but no.
Oh, no, not you again.
The line's
Stanley,
back.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But it's kind of hard to not acknowledge it. Okay, went up. Can I go up?
Ah, a choice.
Oh, no.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
In your control.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
If I want to keep on going in circles, a confusion ending.
Hold up, what's this?
Empty minutes.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
First, second,
it's all one
third,
giant
fourth,
ending?
fifth, sixth,
And we're supposed
seventh,
to restart the game
eighth.
eight times?
It'll take a long time. Stanley dies.
Really
What?
how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well,
Forgets about
who
previous
consulted me?
restarts.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
What is going
Does
on?
that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Time to restart. Here's what's gonna happen.
I guess now we just wait. You
The
know,
1, 2, 3,
I
4
suppose in some
restarts.
way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the hell is that?
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh my gosh. Care about you, Stanley.
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Is that a hole?
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Oh.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Okay, we're back with this music. Nice.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, I remember
it's as
that.
classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not my bucket. No.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Oh, gosh.
We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Ah!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Oh,
can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
You already spelled out for me, man.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket.
No.
And then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Bucket, don't you worry, I'll never let you go, man.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it for the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and go. Ah!
The Bucket Destroyer.
Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I'm sorry, Bucket.
It's really like what other object in this game?
Bucket doesn't want to go in. Bucket doesn't want to go in.
The fans are waiting. Do it. The fans what they want. Hurry and
Wait, we can actually. What the hell?
At
I fell out
first,
the window.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected Continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Interesting. So can I go eat all?
What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Man, you're running good with the guitar, brother.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
That seems to be everything alright. What happens if we take bucket there? This is the second time this has happened. I wonder, is this ending true?
The lights rose
you
on
can't
an
fall.
enormous room packed with televisions.
Is this actually a
just as
thing?
Stanley was about to proceed
It is a
further
thing.
into the mind control facility.
Well, I had
he
to buck you,
tripped
so I don't
and
know.
fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit
So
cold,
dark.
perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves
My
as
goodness.
well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley
had to come back
realized
here without
that
the
it had been
bucket.
ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket.
Whoa.
Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
I've already
This made no
seen
sense at all to the bucket.
the
It was
ending of
simply trying
that.
to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
How long exactly, Mr. Narrator? How'd I survive this one, Narrator?
You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you.
Wow.
That's how special you are.
I'm so special. I feel special.
Good job, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Well done.
Did it? Oh yeah.
Good job, you did it.
Ow! I like it. 3, 2, 1.
Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Hell yeah, I did.
You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
Hell nah, brother.
It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
Was it really a bug?
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Come on, everybody, stand up. Let's dance. Ah, too late. It's like bucket outside, man. Bucket, yes. Don't you like this?
Whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that
yeah, we did, Bucket. Let's go.
Out here in the white void, we are alone. Now,
except
and for
there's
the
just
first
so much
time, I can
walls.
reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
said the
Bucket.
bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed,
Here it is.
the
Is this a
bucket
boss
revealed its
battle?
true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Damn! I'm sorry, Bucket.
God, Stanley,
I'm sorry.
you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power.
Why'd you have to go against me,
You've
Bucket?
demonstrated such bravery here today.
God
Come, let's restart the
damn
game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
You can't just end this whole time.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had
This is
to
an
make a
ending,
decision?
dude.
What if a crucial outcome fell under his
gosh.
responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Yeah.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He
It
no
hasn't
longer
been
had the
years
ability
or
to
days
tell.
yet, man.
But
It's
the one
only
thing
been
he
a
knew for
minute.
sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Oh, what is this?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we're just back to this then.
Difference, nor did it advance the story
That
in
opened.
any way.
Whiteboard ending. Wait. Ah, dude, does that mean in every single room that I've been in this type of situation, I should just been, I should open the doors? What happens if I take Bucket with me and then go in there? Welcome to the whiteboard ending.
No, surely not.
Dog mode. So, this should be an ending. Step in and out.
Here's the door.
Nope, not this time, brother. We just had to do that, and then we come back. I'm just gonna go all the way down. Is there anything down here? No, that's just close. Okay, I can take Bucket with me here. Do that again, hopefully, and bring Bucket with me. Where am I? We're now leaving. 754. Doesn't open. 432. Escape pod bay, floor 760. How as if I bring Bucket with me? Me and Bucket escape together. Escape pod, a launch bay. Escape. I'm gonna do a quick 360. Okay, keep on going. Where the hell is this escape pod, brother? 360 again. Oh, is that the escape pod? Oh my gosh. We did it. We beat the game. I'm back. Gosh dang. Take a Bucket with me this time. Let's go to the escape pod. You and me, Mr. Bucket. Wait, this is the first time it actually goes all the way in. Bucket! No! Oh, shh. It's okay. It's all for you, Bucket. Don't worry about me. Alright. This little escape pod is all for you. Now go live the time of your life, Mr. Bucket. Enjoy it. I'll be the sacrifice. Only one of us can move on. Goodbye, Mr. Bucket. It has been amazing being with you. I'll never forget you. Bucket! He's gone. No, there's no way I finished the Bucket story, bro. And I finished the Bucket story. I can unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you
can
just
take it off.
unplug the phone?
What?
That wasn't
no.
supposed to be a choice. How did you
I
do
totally
that?
didn't do that.
You actually
I mean,
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
yeah, check them papers, Mr.
It's
Narrator.
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife,
Yep.
and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in.
That
fade
is
to
not
white,
true.
Roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
What?
No, that's not possible. I
You didn't
can't
see
believe
anything.
it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No?
I can't believe I was
That's
so
right, Mr.
mistaken.
Narrator.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Hey man, I don't need to follow everybody's orders in the real world.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, man, I'll follow you, Mr. Narrator. You want me to hop back on here, seems. Oh, you don't want me to fall at all.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Let me out of here.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Almost
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Is that true, though?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On my left, oh nah, bro, I go right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Hey, other direction, I guess.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
I didn't destroy it, man. It was already like
this. What did
this.
you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do?
He's
Even if there were a way
raging.
to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is not incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Don't do it.
I have to.
Oh. Ah! What's going on? No. Oh, we're back. Where am I? Wow.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You,
boy.
who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm not Stanley.
That thought
I'm Jim.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I just went right here?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, he doesn't want me to do it no more. Okay, man.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Why is the downstairs closed?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's no more sign right there. That doesn't open no more. Whoa, hold on, dude.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I want to?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
If I want to, man, what's behind there?
You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain
because he teleported me back to you, bro. Oh.
When Stanley came to two open doors,
I'm the narrator. All right, go to the right. To the right, brother.
Stanley? Hello? Are you...
That's Stanley. Oh my gosh.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Why the credits just stop? Oh man, alright. What happened if I actually went through that though? Replacement
Stanley,
bucket? I will not pick up the phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
You want me to pick up the
Can't
phone
you see-
now, brother?
Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Our second one.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit
What if it
with
was
one of your
over
arms
the
raised
internet?
straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom
crazy.
breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm done with the fun. Oh. At all?
Good. This saying is a perfect example of
am I
expectations
supposed to use
management,
it?
which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after
That's
them.
crazy.
Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along,
Yeah.
let's head back. I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
You mean to the right?
What? We're back
Oh.
at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes,
Instructional video is not good, man. Oh. Ooh. I can still walk.
You ready? When Stanley... What? We're back at the phone already.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized
What were you gonna say?
Pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Apparently this is one.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
4, 5.
Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
50 clicks?
Almost certainly 50.
I got you, dude. 50 clicks, here we go.
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437. See, how about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
I got you, bro.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Come on.
Yes!
There we go.
This is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
What's up, brother?
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine. Do that one again. Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
Oh
We
my
did it!
gosh.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really
Hey,
earned it,
pause,
Stanley.
Mr.
Nothing
Narrator,
could hold you
pause.
back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Something should happen. We don't have to go to the elevator. Never give up on your dreams. Secret mode engaged. Secret room 2014. Secret of the year every year. Don't give up on secrets. Once you go secret, this goes secret. So William High's the best secret. You know, turning bad. Time is if I go down here now. What do you want?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
I do have a waifu. I told you. Well, that seems to be about everything for this. Alright then, ladies. Ooh, we got ourselves the epilogue. Oh my goodness, that will be in the finale. I'll see you guys in the finale. Peace out.